What's going on, guys? I'm Mr. Golden Gamer, and Treyarch brought Drive-In back to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. What a mouthful the name of this game is. But anyway, they brought it back. We knew this was going to happen from the beginning of Season 5 when they dropped their roadmap, but it finally happened this past week on Thursday, I believe. They finally put this in the game, and I was really excited about it. So excited, in fact, that I hopped onto Cold War for the first time in a while. This is my first game on Drive-In, and this is my first time using the C58 assault rifle. Like the gun a lot. Really good gun. Don't know why it's not more popular. Slow firing, but like so easy to control. It's insane. There's no attachments on this gun, and it's a laser beam. So, I mean, I don't know why more people don't use this. It's not super good at close range, but medium long range, this thing shreds. I don't know. I had fun in this game is really the whole reason I'm making this video. A lot of times these games get boring and stale after so long, so the DLC maps that come out later in the game's life cycle you don't really play that much. But Drive-In holds a special place in my heart because I liked Black Ops 1 so much, and I loved all the DLC in that. The DLC season in Black Ops 1 was so good. So good. You got Berlin Wall, Stadium. Stadium is probably top tier DLC map of all time for me. Then you have Kowloon, and you have Zoo, Stockpile, Hangar 18, Hazard, Drive-In. Great maps. Awesome maps. I mean, then there were other DLC maps that were like big maps, like really big for today's Call of Duty standards. Like you have Discovery, which was huge, Convoy, Hotel, Silo. Silo is the other one. Really big maps, but I think if you brought those maps into this game, even though they're huge, this game plays faster than Black Ops 1 did, so I think even a map like Discovery or Hotel would actually work really well in this game. And I thought they even worked really well in Black Ops 1, provided you were playing Search and Destroy. I think any map can be good for Search and Destroy, even those really big maps, but again, that's a story for another day. But I'm just really excited to see a map like this, like Drive-In, a DLC map from Black Ops 1. Seems like a random map for them to bring back. I don't think it was like a fan favorite or anything, but it is a good map. I do enjoy this map. I was really excited to see it come back. And what does the future hold for Cold War? Are they just going to bring back like every Black Ops map in history? Because I'm 100% down for that if they keep launching remakes. I don't care if they drop new maps, because a lot of these new maps they're dropping just aren't that great. I mean, let's look at the new maps they're dropping. Pines, okay, it's decent. Apocalypse is pretty good, I'll give it that. Now, Diesel and Yamantau, I like a lot. I actually really like those maps. Collateral, garbage. I've only played a few times, but garbage, I can already tell. Then you have Echelon, and other than that, they're all remakes, and they're all good remakes. Let's look at the remakes. You got Express, great map. You got Raid, great map. You got Standoff, great map. You have Hijacked, great map. You have Rush, great map. Then you have Drive-In, also a great map. Slums, I mean, Slums has been in, what, almost every Black Ops game since Black Ops 2, so obviously that's a great map. Zoo and Drive-In, all great Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 maps, and I'm happy to see him return. I don't really care that, you know, they're doing all these remakes. I would like to see a little bit more effort put into them. Like, I talked about Black Ops 1 DLC and the fact we had Hazard in there. Hazard was a remake of Cliffside from, wow, I can't think, World at War. So they brought that back from World at War and just changed the theme completely. Cliffside was like a rocky shore in Japan or something like that in World War II, and there were these bunkers and stuff, but they changed it to a golf course in like Cuba or something, and it was green and bright and vibrant and beautiful, and they changed the entire vibe of the map completely. Now the maps they're bringing back in Black Ops Cold War are basically the same, and even the ones from Black Ops 2 where it's set in 2025, they really look like they did in 2025, which doesn't make that much sense, with like the exception of like computer monitors and TVs or like 1980 Like, I don't know. They could have put a little bit more effort into it, but I don't know the situation over at Treyarch, if they're pressed for time, if they're just trying to get content out, or what the deal is. I mean, obviously this game was kind of a shit show to begin with because Treyarch had to sort of save the day from Sledgehammer and Raven, from my understanding. Sledgehammer and Raven were working together on this project, and it was absolute dog shit, so Treyarch had to come in and save the day. So that would maybe explain why they're doing all these remakes and not putting a ton of effort into it. They're really just putting new textures on old maps, which I am perfectly fine with as long as they're good maps. Anyway, something I did not say, I'm fast forwarding here because I was just dodging bullets for a while and not that much was going on. Then I ultimately just died, so it's really boring. Anyway, also this gameplay is filmed using theater mode, which is something from Black Ops 1 also, but theater mode in this is weird. I don't know if you've noticed, there's multiple times throughout the game where you see my teammates, and my teammates don't have like green, or I guess it's blue in this game, names above their head, which is kind of frustrating because theater mode used to be such a good thing. Now you can't tell who's an enemy and who's a friendly. Also, when you shoot somebody, theater mode doesn't show hit markers for some reason. I just don't understand how it could be so good in Black Ops 1 10 years ago and has gone backwards over 10 years for theater mode, but I don't know, maybe that's just me being nitpicky. But I think when it comes to this game in general, I think the reasons that people don't like it are a bit nitpicky. Obviously, the skill-based matchmaking system is a huge problem, and that's a whole nother video, if not a whole series, ranting about that. But also, the score streak system in Black Ops Cold War is so bad. It is just bad game design. I'm no game designer, but I can tell you that this is bad game design. Score streaks, they don't reset upon death. They take a long time to get. You'll usually get them by the end of the game, but so does everyone else. So the end of the game is just everyone calling in their score streaks. It is an absolute mess. I believe that the score streak system was perfected in Black Ops 2. If it's not broke, don't fix it. I don't get it. Maybe they did this because this game's a little less campy. Not as many safe spaces as there were in Modern Warfare. So maybe they're doing this for players who aren't quite as good. They don't have to worry about dying. They can go out there and try to get some kills, get some score streaks. Maybe that's why they did it, is just to reward those players that die a lot. Personally, I don't understand it because it's still kind of tough to get those unless you go on a streak of some kind. I mean, why didn't they change this? This would make the game so much better if they just made one little change to the score streak system. Can't be that hard to do. They haven't changed anything since this game launched when it comes to perk balance or score streak balance or anything like that. That would make the game so much better. But bottom line is, Drive-In's back, and I had fun playing it. This game had so much potential, still has so much potential. We just need Treyarch to save the day on it. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Also, wow, I can't speak. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Planning on making some Vanguard videos soon when I have access to it. So thanks guys, I'm out.